Hello everyone! Today I want to start the class with two different questions. The question number one is, do you think that making decision in a company is easy or difficult? And the second one, which aspects are important for making a decision in a company? For sure today with the topic that we're going to discuss, at the end of the class we will have the answer for those questions. So look, we're going to talk about organizational planning tools. When we have a company, it is necessary always make decisions. In that case, it is necessary to have a meeting maybe with the shareholders or the stakeholders, but we need the help for different tools to make those decisions. So in business, we usually have three different tools. The tool number one will be the fishbone diagram. The tool number two will be the decision tree. But today we're going to focus in the third one, that is the force field analysis. We use this tool when we're going to make a change or we're going to make a decision in our company. So this is why we're going to use this tool here today, okay? And of course, when you have to make a decision, always will be different factors that will support that decision. And those factors, we will call them driving forces. And also we have another factors that are against the change or to make that decision. So those factors, we will call them restraining forces. And when do we use this tool? In three different ways. The number one, when you want to implement something new in your company. In the number two is when something is not working as expected. Maybe you already made a decision in your company, but the results are not okay, and that is necessary to implement this tool. And in the factor number three, when you want to improve something in your company. Maybe you realize that you haven't changed the equipment in the last 5 years, and of course you know that the world is changing all the time, so you need to develop or you need to do a change in your company, and that's why we're going to use this tool today. And how it is used? Okay, here in the next picture here, you can see how is working the force field analysis. Here we have the restraining force, the driving force, that are like fighting, but in the middle we have the change that we have to make. So that is how it works. And of course we're going to develop the tool in 4 different steps. The step number one is that we have to choose what will be the change that we have to make in the company. And here as example, I choose this one, change the logo. That is the change that we have to do. And the step number two is that of course we have to identify all those factors that are going to be the driving forces that they're going to support the change. For example, we have here that the market research reveals that consumers are tired of the current logo. So maybe they have been for a lot of time and they think that this is bored or something like that. The logo has not been changing for 20 years. So that is another factor that will be here in the driving forces. But for example, here in restraining forces, we already have that maybe this logo was created for the company, for the family who found the company before and they don't want to change the logo. Or maybe it's very expensive to change the logo. Or maybe the customers that we already have in the market, they love the logo and for them will be difficult to see something different. So that's why we have these driving forces and those restraining forces here. In the step number 3, we have to assign a number in the scale between 1 to 5 for each of these factors, where 1 is the minimum and the 5 is the stronger factors for us, the most important thing. And here you can see the number 5, they are already assigned that the market research reveals that consumers are tired for the current logo. So that is a factor that is very important for the company. And in the restraining forces, we have 1 or 3 here, where the highest here is the number 3. That means the logo is familiar to the loyal customers. So that's why it is not too a big deal for them. So in the step number 4, the thing that we have to do is that we have to add up all those skills, all those factors that we already put here, all those numbers. And we're going to have as a result that in restraining forces we have 7, and in driving forces we have as a result 14. So with those results, do you think that will be okay to make the change? Of course, we already have the answer. And the answer is yes. The decision will be to change the logo. Okay, so I want to do, and because you already understand the concept and everything, it will be good to do a practice. So if you want, you can choose one of the next cases that I already put in here, so you can develop the force field analysis. And of course, if you have questions, you can let me know as well by an email or something. And I want to finish this class with a reflection here with the 3 different questions. The number 1 is, think about 3 aspects you learned about the topic today. Number 2, how do you think this tool can be used in our personal lives? And then the last one, what IB profile did you develop today? Okay, so thank you so much for your time and see you next time.